Time to mount the seat. We can have a fishing boat without a good seat in it. So what I've done here, I've laid some slats down on the aluminum seat. I've screwed it down with 2-inch stainless steel, 1/4-inch screws. And there's my swivel seat. Now I'll put 2 rough sawn hemlock boards on top of this. And I'll mount my table. You've seen in my other boat, I got a table for working my tackle and all of that stuff, as well as the depth finder will get mounted into this seat. So at this point, this boat is ready for the water. Once that seat is in, I got one more thing to do, and that's put in I need to fix the drain hole. I need to fix the drain hole for draining the water out of the boat, rainwater. So, but she's coming together nicely. Still got to pull out that steering wheel, and I've still got to build the front end. But here's day 2. Transom is finished. Front is finished up on the very bow. You saw that earlier in the video. And now what I've done is I've coated these. This is rough sawn hemlock, and I have coated it with motor oil and diesel fuel. At this point, I will let this dry. I will give it another coat tomorrow, and then I will continue on with the build back here. This is the business end of the boat. This is where I sit. And my downriggers will go on both sides of the boat, and I will have a comfortable spot to fish. My plan is to mount a 15 horse and an 8 horse on the back of this boat. So I'll have 2 motors right on the transom. That's how I used to go with the Amy Lynn, and I've missed those days. The transom on the other boat I fish out of, Juliana, is not big enough to house 2 motors back there. So right now, this is a nice big flat area, and we will put 2 motors back here. So, boy, she's coming together. I put my fish net in. I got to make it look like a fishing boat. So, but here we go. All right, coffee time. Well, tomorrow we'll install that seat. Fish pole holders are in. Now it's time to put in the captain's seat. Swivel. But right now, there's a coffee up there at that cabin. Got my name written all over it. So it's time to call it a day. And tomorrow we'll put the seat in. Well, the back of the boat is finished. I am ready for my depth finder, but I will wait until the boat is painted to install it. My holes are all drilled for the cables. My lights have still got to go in, but seats are in. Well, this seat's in. Fish pole holders, swivel seat. I still need to fix the drain hole. That's a piece of wood and a couple other things. But otherwise than that, she's coming along. Won't be long. I'll be fishing out of this boat. Thunderstorm coming. Time to take it easy, I think. Good looking boat. It's gonna look some nice. Hunter green. Hunter green, new numbers. Junkyard dog on the back of it. Boat name. I've got a big, don't have it yet. Looking for it. I'm looking for a vintage bow light. Big one. I want something that's 5-6 inches tall. One more thing I wanted to show you. When we're all said and done, I'll be taking this off and be mounting that in its place. I've been saving this thing for a long time. Found it in a flea market years ago, and I think it's going to look really nice on there. That'll be my new anchor horn. And then I'll be putting an older bow light up here, one of the big ones, hopefully. I'm scouring eBay right now trying to find one of the old vintage ones that will stand nice and tall and proud. And that'll fit nicely in that flat area right there. That'll be just perfect for the bow light. So I did want to show you this. Now, isn't that going to look nice? Isn't that going to look nice up there? Never need one that big, but boy, for me anyway, it's going to look pretty cool. It's my idea of a boat. So the next project right now, let's see, was it here? These were rivets that have come out, so I'm probably going to take those out. And back here, this right here is rivets that have come out. So I'm going to drill those out and put in some new ones. These are the braces. My original plan was to take these out. There's one on each side of the boat. I've since decided to leave them in because I am setting this boat up for planer boards. Some big planer boards. So my pole and reel for reeling in the planer boards will fit right down in that hole. I think what this was a roof. When this boat was new, I think it probably had a roof on it, and this would have been the back poles, from what I think. And then while I got the cutter out, I got to go cut that off. But right now, this boat, once I got to put in the drain plug. I've got to build a piece for the drain plug. And otherwise than that, this boat is ready for the water at this point. And then I'll just keep working on it. Just keep working on it. I want to, if it stops raining, it's been raining on and off, so it makes this stuff slippery. I want to start working on that cubby hole today while the sun's not out. Can't work in there when the sun's out. Hotter than blazes. So anyways, that's the plan right now. Is to get these things fixed, cut that off, take some measurements. I've still got to put in an aluminum piece for my downrigger. There's going to be one on each side of the boat. I'm going to have room for a downrigger, fish pole holder, and then I'll be set up with my downriggers. But what a gorgeous boat this is going to be. What a gorgeous boat. Very nice. And that steering wheel's got to come out. Hopefully get to that today. We'll see.